shortly make to each other, the solemn vows of marriage. This is a day of great joy, and I am sure I speak for all of us when I say how happy we are to be here. We begin with two short readings. First, the matron of honor, Alexandra Carlson.
Marriage is a solemn occasion, but also a joyful one. Today, I want to express that joy with a poem that reminds me of Mindy and Ed and their love for each other. A bit whimsical and eccentric and Victorian too, The Owl and the Pussycat by Edward Lear. The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea-green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money, wrapped in a 5-pound note. The owl looked up to the stars above and sang to a small guitar, "Oh, lovely pussy, oh, pussy, my love, what a beautiful pussy you are. You are, what a beautiful pussy you are." Pussy said to the owl, "You elegant fowl, how charmingly sweet you sing. Oh, let us be married, too long we have tarried, but what shall we do for the ring?" They sailed away for a year and a day to the land where the bong tree grows, and there in a wood a piggy wood stood, with a ring at the end of its nose. His nose, with a ring at the end of his nose. "Dear pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling? "Your ring," said the piggy, "I will." So they took it away and were married next day by the turkey who lives on the hill. And they dined on mince and slices of quince, which they ate with a rinsable spoon, and hand in hand on the edge of the sand, they danced by the light of the moon. The moon, they danced by the light of the moon.
And now the best man, Jeremy Kerr.
My poem is not quite as famous. One of Shakespeare's sonnets. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters when alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no! It is an ever-fixed mark. It looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose worth unknown, although his height be taken. Love is not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out, even to the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me prove, then I have never writ, nor no man ever loved.
And finally, a few words from the turkey who lives on the hill. There's a saying that you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. I've never thought this to be true, or at least not completely true. Friendship is in so many ways as accidental as the accident of birth. School friends, work friends, friends of friends. Friendships flourish and blossom serendipitously. And friendship is not always easy, any more than family is. Forgiving, forgetting, foregoing, forbearing, virtues that anyone with even a single friend or family member must practice almost constantly. Sometimes you ask yourself, why is this person my friend? I'm not convinced you choose your friends. But I'm also not convinced you can't choose your family, because today we meet to witness just that. Two friends will shortly choose to become family. What an extraordinary thing. They are freely and knowingly taking on all of the usual attributes of family life. The headaches and the heartaches, the resentments and recriminations, the animosity, acrimony, anger and all, even to the edge of doom. There's still time to change your mind. Because there is no guarantee of good times, of richer, of health. There are no conditions on the covenant you are about to make. This is no bargain, but a bond of love, with chains of your own forging, and there is no promise of reward. In fact, there is but one consolation to which you will be entitled from this day forward: each other. The vows you make today can be summed up in 4 words that will resound through time and space. You are not alone. From this day forward, there will be no mine or thine, but only ours. The wonders and terrors of this vale of tears will be met with together, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder. as long as there is breath in both of your bodies. And that must be enough. Everyone here, your friends and your family, we wish you every conceivable happiness. We bring you our love, our food, our gifts. But the gift you give to each other, the gift of your own life, surpasses all. You can't choose your friends or your family, but you have chosen each other, and I am happy for you. Edward Daniel Baum, is it your intention to take Mindy Dawn Hillman as your lawfully wedded wife?
It is.
Mindy Dawn Hillman, is it your intention to take Edward Daniel Baum as your lawfully wedded husband?
It is.
If anyone here present knows of any reason why these two should not be married, let him speak now or forever hold his peace.
I, Edward Daniel Baum, take you, Mindy Dawn Hillman, to be my wife from this day forward, to have and to hold, to love and to cherish, to laugh with, to cry with, to support you in your endeavors, to share in your joys and sorrows, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do us part. I give you this ring as a sign of my love and my commitment.
I, Mindy Dawn Hillman, take you, Edward Daniel Baum, to be my husband from this day forward, to have and to hold, to love and to cherish, to laugh with, to cry with, to support you in your endeavors, to share in your joys and your sorrows, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do us part. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and my commitment.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a Deputy Commissioner of Civil Marriage, I now pronounce you married under the laws of the state of California. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Baum.